I'm Heather McDermott for Area TV. I'm here at the headquarters for Autodesk Media and Entertainment in Montreal. I had the fortunate opportunity to talk to the creative finishing design team about the 2012 releases. Let's hear what they had to say.
Design is kind of like the conceptual phase. So my team kind of sits down and figures out, okay, we have this problem and how would we solve it and how would we make it exciting? And we act as this intermediate between the user world, the business world, and the development world. The 2012 release is, first of all, it's a very major release. We have three themes that are really important. We have a theme that we tend to refer to as ultimate finishing, that addresses convergence between grading, finishing, creative tools, and more specifically in Flame Premium, again, to build these tools that very much take advantage of a 3D environment, but ultimately allow you to change the atmosphere or the look of your shots.
I mainly worked on the relighting effects in action. It's a lot of different things. It's first of all the lens flare and the raise nodes. It's really interactive and interacts with the 3D space of action also, occluded by objects. All that combined into one single creative space is I think, very appealing.
I worked on the new Gmask object in action, which is an object that can create transparency directly in your 3D environment, and you can really animate this object to create wipe effects, to punch holes on different objects. And to my knowledge, it was the first time that a company brought this feature.
As far as color grading, you have very often the need to use what we call external matte, and we wanted to make that simpler to use for the colorist. So we came up with a concept we have in Smoke and Flame, the matte container, to being able to marry a front and a matte in a timeline, even use container, normal container, for grading version. So kind of extended the same concept known by Smoke and Flame people for the colorist.
Another theme is how we connect to the CG world, and so that translates for us into better Fbx interop and a better way of dealing with render passes and rendered material.
The gateway import node allows you to import render passes of one single entity and then be able to actually go ahead and do your compositing on those render passes. And if you get a different revision or you get a new setup that has a similar render pass strategy, quickly replace those and have your compositing information maintained.
We've actually made a big effort using the same Fbx Sdk as all the other products, so it's a global release. We're all switching simultaneously to the 2012 Fbx Sdk.
Some of the things that I worked on are the Fbx improvements. Support for the point cache animation, so opening like new types of animation. So all that can be exported from Maya and Max, for example, and imported in Flame or Smoke without any problem now.
And last but not least, there's a whole spectrum of tools that we're bringing into the application that we've labeled as Flame Effects, and they're available on Flame Premium all the way to Smoke on the Mac.
Tools like 2D Transform, Blending Comp, utility tools, mainly to offload, the work that was mainly done in action before. And we have some creative new tools like Damage, and Pixel Spread.
It's kind of a continuation of things that we started already in 2011. We're acting upon a certain vision of where we want the application to be in a number of years. So it's pretty big. It was a mouthful, I realized that, but that's because there's a lot of stuff.
Thanks for watching Area TV, and check out the live coverage from the show floor at NAB.